It's time to get some tomatoes popping. Morning, good morning, good morning. So it is February the 18th. It's about 9:30 in the morning. And the first things first, I gotta drink my tea. My tea that I drink every morning, try to drink it twice a day, but at least once a day. I have stinging nettle in it, spearmint, red raspberry leaf, shatavari root, vitex berries, also known as chaseberry, hibiscus flower, some elderberry, and sometimes I add in some red clover. It's time to get some tomatoes popping. So since we didn't get to it yesterday, I want to get the tomatoes planted today. Because like I said, I want to get a head start on those because last year I got a few cherry tomatoes and that was about it. I also wanted to try to get some parsley, thyme, oregano, and chives. I tried the chives like I said. I tried the chives, the parsley, and the thyme from seed packets that I got from the Dollar Tree last year, and I got two of these that sprouted. One parsley plant is still in there, but it hasn't budged. It hasn't moved at all. The chives, not one chive popped up, and I tried and tried and tried until I used all the rest of the seeds that I had. So I just went and grabbed some from the Dollar Tree yesterday. I'm gonna try them again and see if I can get these to work out since the others didn't. But I haven't decided. I got a lot of flowers, but I really wanted to try snapdragons this season. But I'm running out of room on my shelves. I'm running out of room until I can get some of my cool weather crops outside. I might have to pass on the snapdragons. That's why I'm just gonna pass on the spinach too. Not one spinach plant came up either. So I guess I'll decide before the end of all of this. Okay, yeah, so I'm just gonna go through here right quick to see how many of each one of these I need to plant. Oh, my book is falling apart. So the thyme and chives and parsley and oregano, I think I'm just gonna sprinkle them and then cover them and see what I get. As far as the tomatoes though, I got quite a few different tomatoes that I want to plant this year. Those will be the Sweetie, Black Creme, and I got a few varieties from free heirloom seeds. I did make a donation, so I got them pretty quick. I got the San Marzano paste tomato, got Amish paste tomato, it's Tigerella, Chadwick cherry, and Homestead. So I got quite a few different varieties of tomato, and I need to know how many of each one that I need to plant, that I'll need to plant outside. So the way I do that is I've actually used this software called Affinity Designer, and I've made my garden in here so that I'm a visual learner. So I need to see where everything is gonna go, when it's gonna go there, and all that. So right now I do have these 3 beds here and these 2 here, but my goal for this year is to add this bed, and these are grow bags over here, and these are my 5-gallon buckets. So this is how I will determine how many of each tomato I need. Over here in the grow bags, I'm gonna have tomatillos, and over here I'll do my San Marzano tomatoes. Here I'll do my Amish paste. Here I'll do my cherry tomatoes, and this bed I'll do my beefsteak tomatoes. And back here will be my watermelon and cantaloupe. So this is how I determine how many of each plant I need. So looking at this, I'll need 5 Amish paste, 5 San Marzano. I got 5 spots for cherry tomatoes, so I got 2 different cherry tomatoes, so I need to decide how many of each one of those I'll do. I'll probably just do 3 of each to start with, and if I have extra, I'll give it to my brothers, or I don't know, I'll just give it to who wants them. And I have 5 spots for my beefsteak, and I think, how many of those? I have 1, 2, I have 3 different beefsteak tomatoes. So I'll probably start with maybe 2 of each of those and see where we get from that. Let me go through and write this stuff down so I know. All right. So we got our amounts, and let's get these in some dirt. I'd also like to show you my box, because this year I do want to save seeds, and I just had a cardboard box that I kept all my seeds in, and they would spill out all into the bottom of the box, and I didn't know what the seeds were, so I had to throw them away. I didn't know until I actually looked in each seed pack how many seeds were in there and all that. So my goal this year is to be way more organized with the seeds, especially since I'll be saving seeds. But I did make this box. It closes by magnets. I added some magnets to it up here and here, so it'll close down, but keep it closed. I also added in these slots into it to keep everything organized. You see, I added these little tabs where you can change them out. I didn't want to make it too permanent, so yeah, I added those so that I could keep everything organized. My melons and squash and flowers and herbs, tomatoes in here, my other nightshades in here. These are my root crops, my greens, brassicas, my alliums and legumes, and this is just a spot for others. Oh, that was another thing I was looking at and working on, making my own little seed packs out of these pieces of paper and some little baggies. put on the inside so that they're resealable. Just a trial run for when I start saving the seeds. That way everything can be closed up in here and I don't have to worry about all the seeds spilling out in here. All right, enough of that. Let's get some seeds in the dirt. I think I'm going to start with, all right, the thyme. So if you remember from yesterday, the kale, I had the kale on this side. Over here I got some tomatillos that sprouted for me. And over here, now there's nothing here. Now I told you I was running out of space on my shelves, so I'm trying to save as much room as I can until I get those cool weather crops outside. So I'm just gonna use these same containers that I took. Look, I took the sunflowers out of here, and this is the one where nothing sprouted. I had the marigolds. I had the marigolds in here that I was telling you about that I got from the Dollar Tree last year, and none of them came up. So I'm just gonna use these 3 for my parsley and my thyme and maybe my oregano, and then I'll get something else to try to start the chives in. And like I said, I added new dirt in here, freshened it up. These are super little, itty bitty. Part of me feel like I might could even divide this and save more room, or divide this up and put thyme on one side, maybe parsley on the other. I'm not sure. Let's see. Could do something like that. So I'll sprinkle my thyme in here. See what happens. Hopefully I can get some that actually do good. I need to separate this out. So what I'll do is this. Keep them separate. We'll cut another one. And today, 18th. Put that. Yeah, I'll put it on this side. Sorry, y'all. Hard to get stuff done with little ones running around. Okay, so we got the thyme and the parsley in. Let us try. In here, I'm thinking oregano. Whoa. I did not realize how small they are. Wow. Those are itty bitty. We'll see how it's going. Have a bunch of little oregano popping up. So I'll lightly, very lightly cover those. We have oregano. So fingers crossed on the chives. I did not have any luck at all with these. I was so surprised. And then on the seed pack it says germinates the germination days till germination is 5 to 10 days, and they've been sitting in there for like a month. I'll do this whole pack to see how we do. Okay. This is just cocoa core. I didn't use any compost. I was using compost and perlite when I first started the seeds, but I come across a lot of videos. Oh my goodness, I forgot the label. Oregano. Goodness. I came across a lot of videos that were saying cocoa core is fine, or composting cocoa core. So what I do is I just start the seeds in cocoa core, and then when I plant them up, I use cocoa core and compost. It's something new to me too. We'll see if that works. Don't forget, like me, the label. Okay, we got oregano, and here is the chocolate. And I'm gonna get some plastic wrap to cover to put on here. I have found that with these strawberry containers, people were saying you could just use this as the dome, but I find that it's a whole lot of ventilation that goes through here. It holds the moisture in, but not like super well. So. All right, for our herbs, we are done with the herbs. I love this box so much. Hey, done. On to the tomatoes. We'll start with this sweetie. We need 3. And we'll do Chadwick. And 3 of those. On the seed pack, it says the depth, 1/4 of an inch. I marked my little tool. That's 1/2 an inch. So halfway between there is my 1/4 of an inch. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 seeds in each one. But I think I want to do it like someone else that I saw. They made 2 separate holes and put 1 in each hole. Especially since I'll be planting these up pretty soon. And if they all sprout, hey, I got 2 brothers that doing a garden this year too. On to our Chadwick. I heard a lot of good things about this Chadwick tomato, so I wanted to try it. The taste, and it said that they're pretty vigorous, so let us find out. So looks like there I put 2 Homestead, 2 Creme, 2 Tigerella. I really feel like, hold on, let me go back a minute. I really feel like I want 3 Homestead. Okay, yeah, that's what I put on here. So I reserved, since I've never done Tigerella. Well, I've never done any of these, but I've never even heard of Tigerella, and I haven't heard good or bad things about it. So I didn't want to save a spot in my main beds for it. So Tigerella I put over here to do in grow bags up here. So then that means over here in my beefsteak bed, I'm just gonna do 2 of the black creme and 3 of the homestead. So yeah, I'm glad I thought about that. So let us do that. And what I'm gonna do is I'll do these this way. Yeah, I'll do these facing this way. Yeah, I'll just do 3 here, and then 2, 2, 2, 2. That way I can save this whole tray for my Amish paste and my San Marzano. So Tigerella, maybe 2 holes. I just have to up pot these sooner. In here. Something like that. I am excited about the black creme. When I was looking into it, it was saying that they have like a smoky flavor. So I don't know what that's like. The only tomatoes I have experience with is the tomatoes at the grocery store. So I am excited about these. And the homestead tomato, I heard it's a really good one for the South, like because of how hot it gets and for its vigor. So I definitely want to try it because last year it got super hot and I lost I lost some tomato plants along the way. I ended up getting some from someone on Facebook Marketplace to supplement. Those in, and then I can get this whole tray watered in. This is water, rainwater from outside. If it looks dirty like floaties and stuff in there, I've been collecting rainwater. These came with domes. Oh, well, I guess you can see them here. I've been using these domes to put these strawberry containers into, but I got plenty of these domes and I will have a dome on each one of these. So in here, I'm just gonna do just like that, split down the middle. I'm gonna do 6 Amish paste, 6 San Marzano. Make sure I got enough seeds. Possibly. I think maybe I'll do 1 in here and 2 in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I don't know if I have enough seeds in this pack. I mean, I heard the germination rate on these are really good, so hopefully, since they're new seeds, hopefully. And like I said, any extras, I got 2 brothers that's on this same journey. going to do the same thing over here. 2 in this row and 1 in the other. I've been waiting and waiting to get these tomatoes in. I almost started them like 2 weeks ago, which probably would have been too early, but I just can't wait. Oh no. Okay. And that is all. We got tomatoes in, we got the herbs in, and I guess now we wait. All right, update. We planted the tomato and the herbs. It has been a week since we planted them. So this is just a quick update on those. Here we have the thyme and the parsley. As you can see, the thyme came up and the parsley has not. Over here is the oregano. A few of those. I put quite a bit in here. I'm gonna give it some more time to see what all come up. Then over here we got a couple more calendula that has come up. This container, I don't know if you can see it. This was our chives, and of course we had a couple more marigold that were trying to come up over here. So this one showed up, and if you look real close, you can see the chives trying to come up. They got right in here and over here. The tomato plants, Sweetie, we have 5 out of 6 of those that come up. Chadwick, 6 out of 6 of those. On this side we had Tigerella, and we got 3 out of 4 of those. Crim really surprised me. Only 1 of those came up, and we planted 4 of those. Homestead, we got a 6 out of 6 germination on those. And over here on the paste tomatoes, we got 2, 4, 6 of each one, the San Marzano and Amish paste. And I believe I planted 9 of each one of those. Forgot to mention, I did start some snapdragons and basil off the camera. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the snapdragons because I'm running out of room for all my plants, but I went ahead and threw some of those in here and got those started. And then I also got my basil started, and I can already smell the basil. Thank you for joining me this time on Grow, Gather, Thrive. I hope to see you real soon. Please stick around and help me, or let me help you. But I hope to see you next time on Grow, Gather, Thrive, where we're cultivating growth 1 seed at a time. We got a lot to come. You should stick around. See ya.